Hi boys, Crosstourer Tony again here, and I'm going to take you along a little road from Le Mole Airport or Aerodrome up into the mountains up here. You'll see them in a moment, and we're going to go over the Col de Canadelle, one of the Rallye du Var routes again, boys. A lovely twisty road. Get to the very top and you've got a beautiful view of the sea going down into Royal Canadelle. We'll go both ways, and as you can see, I'm sitting in front of Saint-Tropez International Airport. It's only a little tiny place anyway. You can't even land a Cessna, but they call it an international airport. So without any further ado, boys, hope you enjoy this one. And this is to test out the new setup I've got for the two cameras. As you know, I've got a homemade curtain rail on top of the dashboard, and that's given me a place for my Sony and my GoPro 3, whatever you want to call it. So let me just start this up and switch the Sony on as well on the little remote, because it's all high tech, this motorbike, let alone the DC sequential robotized gearbox. I've got loads of things on it. Half of them. Right, I'm going to go because there's a car coming. No, I'm not. He's beat me to it. My God. I know where he's going. He's going to Pashacades, and another one coming. So look at that lovely little aeroplane on the board, fellas, while I get a clear road. And here we go then. Let's go. So off we go, and we'll see what this rear facing camera looks like. I think I've got to just knock down the front one a little bit. It's a little bit too high. Bear with me, guys. Oh, there we go. That's about right there. So there we go. Changing gears, I've got a gearbox. Anyway, slow down. There's tourists on this road. There's a campsite up here called Pashacades. So I found myself a twin plug for my audio recorder, where I can plug in my helmet mic and the mic on the back for the exhaust. But the other day when I packed it all the way under the seat, got home, took the microphone out that I clip over the exhaust, and somehow the clip come open and the two little batteries fell out and I lost them, so I can't use it today. But that will be the next thing on the agenda, trying to run two mics into the audio recorder. So here we're coming up to what they used to call it, Pashacades. I don't know what it's called now. Campsite, if you want to come down to the south of France. It's not on the beach, but it's got all the amenities that one would enjoy on a campsite. I came here 26 years ago, had an afternoon. I haven't been here since. The little white car, as I thought was going to go camping, is not. It's going to go up the hill as well. So, another one of them nice little bridges in the Var. Love it. Right, there's nobody coming, but he won't move over. Turn it. Oh, you're going to spoil my ride, you. What is he? Oh, a 38. He's from Lyon somewhere. He must have heard me by now. Come on, let's go round the corner. So we're going to go slow, I suppose, and enjoy the scenery, aren't we? Oh, there's some nice little flowers growing wild. Don't know what they were. Tell you what, I'm going to slow right down and let him get a bit of distance and we'll have a blast. It's about 9 kilometres long, this little mountain track. Another one of those little bridges. Oh, look at it, lovely, isn't it, eh? So I don't know what you can see with this rear looking camera, whether it's just got my ugly mug in it or you can see a bit of the background scenery. It's got a wide angle. It's a go for it free thing job, you know what I mean. Hope you can see something anyway. If it's no good, I shall dump it. Looking out of the front camera, you can see the beautiful countryside. As I said in my last video, we've got loads of cork oak trees here, and you can see them here. I don't know what these little flowers are that are growing everywhere. They're nice long sticks. Look at it. Oh yeah, it's just so nice up here. Look at them flowers. There you go, see? Got that out the Sony shot. Weird looking things, aren't they? And it's only sort of wide enough for one car. A little mountain road. See on the left they've widened it by about 50 centimetres. So two cars can pass now with a squeeze. Just a scenic route for you guys today. It's only a short run. I've dropped my navigator off at the local Weight Watchers Club. I don't need to go, do I? Look at me, nice and slim. So she said, do you want to go for a ride? I said, yeah, bye darling, and off I went. I left her to it. Pick her up in about an hour's time, so I've got time to go up this and come down the other side and see what it looks like. So if you want to find it on your map, guys, get down there by Saint-Tropez, look on the road Saint-Tropez towards Toulon, come to an area called Le Mole, and it's a little road that goes over the mountains down towards the sea. But of course, if you ever get this far south and you don't call me, I won't be very happy with you. See the skids, the old Rally Louvre. This is the hairpin, this is a good one. That's where they do the handbrake turns. Catching up to the tourist again. Can you imagine coming up here in a rally car about 120 miles an hour? Yeah, and some of them get it wrong. There's no crash barrier. You're over the edge and down you go. I suppose you could call this Pikes Peak of Saint-Tropez, couldn't you? Those of you that like rallying, the Sebastian Loeb. I think it's a bit tighter than Pikes Peak though, isn't it? Not as dusty. Boys, kids on the road there. Lets us know there's a Titan. Okay, we're nearly at the top now. I'm just going to stop for a couple of minutes. I don't know whether I'll be able to see. I'm not going to take all the cameras off. Let me just turn over here and see if you can see anything. It's a bit muggy today. You've got a nice wind blowing. You can see all the islands, the blue sea. Anyway, we'll go down the other side and see what we can see going down there. Eh? Is that on? I hope so. Yeah, it's on. Just wanted to look at me, didn't you? Here we go then. Giving that tourist a couple of hundred metres in front now. But now the road gets a bit better. Now back to the front camera, and this hairpin here, rally car came off and hit 3 people. But people are so stupid, they stand in the most dangerous places on these rallies. Hit 3 people, one woman got pretty badly hurt. But perhaps you did see, as we go down now with these various hairpins, you'll get some panoramic views of the Mediterranean. It's a pity it's not a nice clear day. I'm not going to go fast, I'll only catch up with that white car, that tourist again. You can hardly make a difference out between the sky and the sea today, it's a shame. Look at this guy, pedal man, pedal! Only another 400 yards and you're there. Get yourself a motorbike, mate. He's probably enjoying it as I'm enjoying this. Way round and round and round we go. Some dead trees there. We had a very, very dry summer last year. From, I think the last rain we had last year was around about the month of May. And we've had nothing then until start of this year. No rain that you can talk of, so a lot of the vegetation has really suffered. You know, these trees, their roots go down a long way, but that's dried so far down now that they're beginning to die. There's one right in front of us there. No, you know, it's just brown leaves. It's not picked up at all this year. Now this year we've had a fair share of rain. There's some nice shots there, boys, as we're coming a bit lower. Yeah, we've had some rain. It's only just started to get warm now. See, this side's a smoother road. It's going down into a little seaside town. Yeah, needs a bit of renovation. There's a house for somebody to do up. A bit. There's a bomb putting in it. La 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 la. Well, there we go. Who remembers them songs? The banana splits, weren't it? You know. Back in the 70s. Look at that lovely view over there. Well, I think I'm going to turn round here, this little junction, and go back up, because it gets a bit boring now. I know this road, so it's not worth going down it any further. Right, let's get around. Anyway, we should be able to give it a blast, because I've seen only 2 bikes coming up, so there shouldn't be nothing hindering us going up. Got to be careful of people coming down, by the way. Another one of them bridges. There's a little house if you want to renovate it. Not talking much now, I'm concentrating. But the old gendarme taking a safe line has gone right out the window. Where's old matey gone on his bike? He must have found a house somewhere. Look at those lovely little flowers. Come on. Had a hairpin where that person got hit. Oh, well, they made it before me. Well done, guys. Get a smile off him. So down we go on the rough side, fellas. I'm not going to go stupid here in case anybody's coming up. Can't see around all these corners. I hope you enjoyed the down bit better than you went going up behind that car. Up. Coming down that nice hairpin, I see the road on the bottom on my left. Here we go. Take it easy. Easy? Most of you guys are watching these videos of mine. You've all got Crosstourers, and we all get people say they're so heavy. Well, they are a heavy old bike, but they're solid on the ground, aren't they? Now, alright, I'm probably not going to go as fast as a sports bike, but we can throw them around pretty good. I've got this one set up on a guy called VJ on the start again, Tone. On the Crosstourer forum.com thing. Find that on the web, and I've set my suspension up onto his ideas, and well, it seems all right to me. Running on Anarchy Freeze, Michelin Anarchy Freeze, so it's not a road tyre 100%, but it grips well. It's a nice long wearing tyre. I'm enjoying them. Whoop, car. Take it time. Yeah, I'm just cruising, guys. Yeah, I really am. I can feel the front wheel lifting coming out of these corners, and I've got the traction control on, believe it or not. Mine's a French model, so it's 2014, and they were motorbikes in them days were all restricted to 100 horsepower. The new ones are well, they're 130, aren't they? And now the French are bringing in a lovely new law. All roads are going to be 80 kilometres an hour now, guys, so when you come over here, be careful. 80 kilometres, unless it's a dual carriageway or it's got a lane separation in the middle, you're stuck at 80 kilometres an hour. So who wants 130 horses and a beautiful V4 and you can't use them? So I'm sticking at 100 horses for me. So we're almost back down to the campsite now. You saw those two people jogging. Bienvenue à la mole. Ooh, smell her perfume here. Well, that's it. Fun's over, guys. Slow down now. Let's be sensible, grown-up motorcyclists. Hey! Done it! Well, guys, that's the end of this video almost. I'm just going to cruise now. You know, I'm so lucky. I really do appreciate where I live. I've done 8 hours work day in the gardens. I'm a gardener in a villa. And 5 o'clock, just hop on the bike and come for a quick squirt up the mountains. You know, it's only 5 minutes away from where I live. And there's little roads like that all over the show here, all over the show. You can just I didn't know which one to take today. I thought, well, where should I go? I went up to Le Gardefrenay yesterday, done a short video on that, and thought to myself, what should I do today? Let's do the Col de Canadelle. Is basically to see what this camera setup's like, whether I leave it there if there's enough vision behind me, or I try and find another place for it to sit. It's handy there because I can operate the two sitting on the seat. If I go and stick it on the back somewhere, then I've got to switch it on and do all the stuff. Well guys, we're back at the International Airport of Saint-Tropez, where you can land a Cessna just. I don't know if you can see any aeroplanes over there. Yeah, there's a couple of airplanes. Oh, there's one going to take off there. Can you hear him? Well, there you go boys. That's the end of this video. That's just another rich millionaire taking off and going home. Catch you again. Thanks for watching. Bye.